Good morning, it's Gary from G&H Honey Bees, and it's the 26th of May 2019, and it's been a couple of weeks since I've done any real hive inspections. It's also been a couple of weeks since I brought or captured the swarm that's in this hive here, now numbered Hive 3, and we're going to have a deep look into that one. The bottom box on Hive 3 was all empty frames, and the top box is all empty frames. So I want to see if it's really true that swarm bees tend to draw out comb faster than as if they were just in their own hive. So the other thing I want to look for is I want to check the top box in Hive 1, see if they've got any work done on the new frames that are there. And I want to check the top box in Hive 2 to see if they need a third box on there now. So, without any further ado, I will get to it. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, here we are with Hive 1. I'm just going to lift the top board off. And there's a good number of bees on the bottom of that, so I'm just going to lean that over here. Alright, so from what I can just visually see, they haven't done too much with these yet. There are bees running around on them. Pull this one up. So they have got a bit of comb on this one, but not doing much else. And no comb. So they're actually not doing a whole lot with this top box just yet. So let's have a look at the next one down. There are a lot of bees down in here. So I want to start with this outside frame. Maybe there's just not enough bees yet for a third box. Oh, this one's heavy. This one's full of nectar. They're actually starting to cap some honey on this frame. And they've got the outside of this one mostly drawn out. I wonder if I should just take that other box off until they're done with these frames. This one's heavy too, it's full of nectar. There's a cup in there. Yeah, they're putting nectar in where there should be brood. This is all nectar. Come on, girls. Alright, so this is all brood. On this side, you can see this is all, and this is fairly fresh, so I know the queen is doing well. And this is all brood, and there's a lot of drone cells on the bottom there. This is all brood. Wow, that's a good frame of brood. Although they haven't completely drawn these frames out, she is laying in them. And that's fairly fresh too. So I know the queen is in here doing her job. So I don't know that I'm going to go too much further with this. I'll just take one more out. Doesn't look like they've done anything to supersede her or anything. This had brood in it. Some of it's hatched. There's a lot of drone. And that's all brood. This frame is light, but let me see if I can see down on them cells. Don't get into my fingers. There's fresh eggs in this frame. So queen has just been recently here. So I'm just going to put that back in there. And we're going to call this one a good inspection. Yeah, put the box back together. Everybody on the edges. Girls are kind of gentle today. They're actually just busy doing their thing. Alright, so that's hive 1. Sure it's lined up, and I'll be back in a moment with hive 2. Alright, here's hive 2. There's a few on that feeder. And there's probably a lot on the bottom of that. Yeah, there's a lot of bees on the bottom of that. I'll just make sure I stand that up there nicely. So, start on this side. Well, they're not ready for another box yet. They haven't got to this frame yet. There's a few bees on it, but not what you'd kind of like to see. And they've started on this frame. I wonder if I can checkerboard these in. This is all nectar. And they're getting that side drawn out, so I'm going to turn that frame around. This one's heavy. This is all nectar and pollen. That frame is completely drawn out. So I think what I'm going to do with that one is put it on the outside. This is all brood. A little bit of nectar and pollen around the outside edges. That's older brood. A lot of burr comb on the bottom there. I'm going to scrape that off. A lot of brood on that side. That's a good frame of brood. So maybe I should scrape that off now. this. This is all brood. A little bit of honey around the outside. They're starting to cap the honey around the outside edges. That's all brood in there. And wow, this is just solid brood from end to end. So I'm going to take some of this off. Those frames. At least stuck that one down pretty good. And this one's brood and honey. See around the outsides they've got capped honey already near the top. Center of it's all brood. And the same on this side. This is just a really, really nice frame of brood. So I don't think I'm going to do any more, but I'm going to checkerboard some of these frames in that they haven't touched yet. So this frame is not drawn out, so I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to put this frame back in. Ooh, I want to turn that back around here. Get a good grip on this. That in there. That one over there. I think I want to take the frame out of there for a minute. Move this one over. And put this undrawn frame in between those. Push that frame over. And then I'll put this frame in here. Alright, so I know the queen's in there. She's laying eggs like crazy. She's doing good. Bees are doing good. And I've just moved a few frames around so that they'll draw them out. And hopefully within a few days they'll be have them completely drawn out and ready for perhaps another box. So that's it for Hive 2. I will see you again in the near future with this hive. We'll put that cover back on, and I'm going to do a separate video on the swarm capture hive. So I'd like to say thank you for watching, and if you like the video, please like and please share so that other people may get a chance to see what my beekeeping experiences are like. And you all have a good day.